there! It's a beautiful sunny day here in Michigan, and I'm just going to show you, we had some tile put in. If you've seen my short I put on with the air conditioning in the ground, Nate worked up that ground this morning. It's like 4 acres, something like that, and we're going to just throw some oats in the ground, and well, we can chop them, we can do whatever, we can harvest them maybe, who knows, but we definitely want to put something in that 4 acres. So we're going to take the 1850 out today. She's hooked up to the Van Brunt, and we're gonna go put some seed in the ground to cover that ground a little bit. So I'll show you. I still can't get over how beautiful that tractor looks after he restored it. So he just has the little Van Brunt, that's all we have for a grain drill, hooked up. And we're gonna go fill it with oats. I think he's gonna put the Cultipacker on the back as well. But man, look at that tractor. Shiny and beautiful. We're just putting in our Ben Run oats that we have. We didn't grow any oats this year. These are last year's. We just feed them, so we didn't really need any more, I guess.
We didn't grow any oats last year.
These are 2 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, they're 2 years old. See, we just feed them. We actually feed oats to our cattle, our goats, our chickens get some. All of our animals get oats. Our calves on pasture, we have a big steer stuffer down there that we fill. I should say the boys fill. And the goats are over there in the barn. You can see them, he's got his head stuck out the bottom. They get oats every afternoon, and they know that I'm over at the grain bin and they haven't gotten any yet. So they're letting me know.
All the chickens are lined up too.
And all the chickens get some every day too. If you can see them here, they're all standing here waiting for them as well. I think I have spoiled animals. Figured I may as well show you these cute babies in the video too. They love oats. So I grabbed a bucket to feed them real quick. They're waiting impatiently. And then there's our buck and our weather, and he's making sure I don't forget about him. And I put it in different boxes. I have to separate it out for them because they like to push each other around. The pecking order, of course. A great day when I get to ride on the Thunder and go plant with my husband. How heavy are you putting it on?
I'm going to put on about 110 pounds to 98 pounds per acre with plant, so a little over 3 bushels.
There's the tractors all sitting outside. We had a sale here this week and we had to move them off the grass, so we put them on the side. Of course, the Cullipacker's out in the weeds. So.
I haven't used this thing in years.
Show you a quick video of the beans too. Except for right here on the headlands with the groundhog. Little jerk. Kimber following us. view of the tractors as we're driving by down to the field. That's that 60 that Caden redid. Sure is pretty. I know that color packer is really loud on the road, so I'll try to talk loud, but here's the field that he worked up this morning that we put that tile in. We did have soybeans planted in there, but obviously with the tile it messed them up, so we're gonna throw something in the ground. Maybe it'll grow, maybe it won't. Not sure with the chemical. But the beans look good. If you Google Earth it, you definitely seen the water hole where it was, so much better. I know tile is always the best way to spend your money. I was just checking his hopper for him, see how much he had left. Figured I'd ride back here for a minute. Soil sure does look beautiful. We have to go refill the seed hoppers, and so he's gonna unhook the color packer, leave it here, and go refill. Come back and finish a little bit left. We have to refill, so Nate was gonna tell you about, when did you buy this?
Oh, I bought this when I was 14, I want to say. I had an auction over by Peck.
Like, I know that it's been here all the years I've lived here, so.
Yeah, I bought this. This was my first real grain drill and stuff I bought, and it had everything I wanted. The main reason I bought it is for what I paid for it. I wanted the John Deere cylinder that was on it. and it's been a really good drill. I mean, it's all mechanically driven. There's no, besides the lift or the lift on it and stuff, it's a really good seeder. It's been, it's got for the small seeds for alfalfa and clover. That's what this little one's for. And then I have my bigger grains for my oats, my wheat, beans, sunflowers, whatever you want. I've never used this, and I'm pretty sure it's never been used because it's not rusty at all. This was the fertilizer hopper. So, yeah, I mean, this thing's old. It's been really good to me. We actually have two other ones. This is a John Deere Van Brunt, and we have another John Deere Van Brunt that is a trip. And what that means is instead of having the hydraulics, you have two ropes that you pull, and the mechanism will go on a cam on from the tires, and it picks it up and down as you're in the field. And I also have a Oliver one that's a bit bigger than this, and it has all the same seeders and everything, and it's a mechanical trip one. I've never used it. I had it out and played with it just a little bit. I've never used it. It's just sat in the barn. And then it's got drags in the back that are hooked to the blades with the shoes. So these would be the shoes. These are your drops in here. And then they have these. It kind of helps just fluff the dirt over top. But it's been a really good grain drill. And then you have over here, this is where you set for the seeding for this part of it, for oats. And then we have charts. We have charts that are up here. It does pounds per acre and stuff, and then I just follow it over and I do the seeding or the settings.
It's old, but it works. This is what you use to always plant oats. You planted hay. You planted a lot with this.
Yes. It's been a good drill to me. I mean, I've broke, I think, a couple of the shoes that are on it over the years, but you can still get parts for it, and it's just, I don't know, there's not a whole lot to go wrong with as long as you keep it greased. Yeah, it's been good to me.
Is this the only thing John Deere on the farm besides my lawnmower?
No, we have the grinder.
Oh yeah, we do have the grinder. Yeah.
Grinder, my 6-row 7,000 planter.
Oh yeah, the planter is also John Deere. I forgot about that.
And then the packer that we're pulling behind this is an old Brilliant packer. Trying to think of what else. If there's anything else John Deere here. Well, our Gator. That's it.
Yeah.
I used to have a big drill as a no-till 750 John Deere. That was a really good planter. I really liked it. It just took out bearings a lot because we used to no-till a lot of acres of soybeans. I was hoping to plant some sunflowers, but we couldn't find any in time. I was going to put a few strips of them in the field just to do that, because the whole reason we had that tiled, and I didn't know for sure they were going to tile it, so that's why I planted it. And I'm tired of losing that 4.5 acres. We might as well utilize it for something. So we put it to oats. They're either going to grow and I can thrash them, they're going to grow, I can use them as baleage, or I can use them as plow down for green fertilizer. So one way or another, we'll get some use out of them. That's what the plan is. But we want to utilize as much ground as we have because we don't have a lot of it to farm, and got to make the most of all of it.
We almost has that filled back up, and then we're gonna go back out to the field.
2 more scoops.
I don't know that you had to fill it all the way. I think you're gonna have extra in there.
No, what I have left, it's gonna be really close to just this one.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll fill up one more time or not. They don't install. These are the same kind of oats we've used for a lot of years. The same variety. I've kept them back and just kept reusing them. Germination's good on them. It's always been, even if they sit in the bin for a while, the germ's been pretty good.
Yeah, 2 years they've been sitting there, so we'll see.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna get back out there.
So I got a kind of a funny story about when I was planting one time with this drill. I was planting oats, this was probably 10 years ago, and maybe, I don't know, it was a long time ago. And I started out with my 1750 Oliver. I'm planting right along, I had an injector go out. So I was like, alright, I'll go grab another tractor. So I grabbed our International 1066. I made like 3 more rounds. I'd only had the headlamps done with the Oliver, so I only made a few more rounds with the 1066 little power steering line. Well, that was before we had quite a few Olivers and stuff. And well, the only tractor left was the 4-wheel drive 2+2. So we got that out of the shed. It was wider than and we took the duals off, and it looked silly. I mean, that was a lot of tractor for this little dinky drill. And yeah, I ended up planting 13 acres with it. It was kind of ridiculous, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I wanted to get them in because it was oh shoot, it had been March. The snow just left. We were mudding them in, and it was perfect conditions. And yep. So yeah, 2+2, 3780, or yeah, the 3588. Pulling this little drill, that was a sight to see. I got a picture of it somewhere with it hooked up. It looks way out of proportion. Oh yeah. But hey, that's all I had left in the arsenal for tractors. They had hydraulics.
Now he has way too many tractors in the arsenal. That wouldn't be a problem now. Trying to get some video of the oats coming down out of the hopper.
Well, one of the things you gotta watch for with those cups is since they're been run oats, they get a little bit of chaff in there. You just gotta watch the little meters are still putting it out. The chaff will once in a while plug it.
Almost done. Caden just got done cutting hay when he's here. It's all done. There's still moisture in the ground, so that's good. We'll see if they come up and how they do. We're gonna head down to, well, unhook the cultipacker and then take the drill down to the pasture and empty it out there. The cows will love it. On the way down to the pasture to go take the oats to the cows, thought I'd show you the corn. Pretty tall. Comes all the mama cows. They don't know what it is yet, but they're excited about it, whatever it is. girls. Hi, Dandelion. What's up? How you doing, pretty girl? Fluffy. Susie, she has a big mouth like her mama. Well, hey, beautiful girl. That's Curly Sue. They're cute babies. This little heifer right here. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? She won't be leaving. That face. There's the steer stuffer that we have down here, full of oats for them. Hi, Peaches. That's Case's fair calf from last year. Nope, 2 years ago. You can tell Peaches is a big pet. She keeps stepping in front of the tractor. Every time he comes around, she's in the way and he has to stop. They just want the oats, but when it starts coming up, they'll be happy. She thinks she'll just put her head right inside and just eat them herself. That's Princess.
You want some? Here, I know you will.
Curly Sue.
Merida, you want some?
Peaches, are you trying to figure out a way to get your head right in there, baby? Peaches. You go, girl.
Getting a little pushy here, aren't we,
You go, girl.
girls?
Hi, baby.
Susie, you want
No,
some?
there's pretty Princess. She's also cute.
Susie? Here, Bully, Bully. Come on. Good stuff, isn't it? Really?
She's helping herself.
Seriously? Stupid show heifers.
So Curly Sue here, she was a show heifer. You can tell she's a spoiled one. Those girls are both show heifers. They're spoiled. Fluffy was born in the barn. She's pretty good. Some of them are real nice and let you pet them, and then there's some that you can't get close to. But they're all good moms. And then there's that scaredy one out there. She just had her first calf this year. Every time you come down here, she runs in the middle of the pond. We weren't sure how it was gonna go with her calf, but it did okay. She's a good mom. Hi, Merida. She had one of last year's heifers sucking on her with her calf, and so she lost a bit of weight. We pulled that heifer out, took her up to the barn, and Merida's putting weight back on. She's looking real good now. She just likes to help herself. We're gonna go and put the planter away, but everything is done, and I think we'll see how it goes when it starts to come up, if it comes up. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed watching not only the oats being planted, but also the cows, because who doesn't love cows and calves? So anyways, hope you all have a blessed day. We'll see you later.